Me did young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
On the back of a year of return, December in GH, looks like Faswana or the benefits of that initiative or policy by government of Ghana no, as a tone trial. And Faswana, they keep coming almost every day. At every point in time, obetina bako. And latest one I dropped here, I think over the weekend, the fact that movie producer actor Idris Elba, Betinia Bagana, about Beshia, a president, another Danko Akufo-Addo. Now, omunkomo diemuno, there because here in Ghana, some bakwa ina yesu a movie industry no. So how is our movie industry faring? At least for our music, I think the boys are not doing bad. Thanks to some record labels that are outside of Ghana, share boys in the signing some good deals for them. But in our movie industry, I say but there seems to be some light at the end of the tunnel, though a little dim, but we still want to believe that when we push harder and closer, we will see it crystal clear. Now, let me read this story way on Ghana Web. Then I think my producers have some videos that they will be showing to us. Let me some upon for say, how does all these things make us feel? Yena me feel say bibia ye bompaye anya anase emre dura ya betimi anya sa benefits na. Then Ghana Web says Idris Elba meets Akufo-Addo at Jubilee House to discuss investing in Ghana. And the story says Ghana will soon join the elite club of countries with world-class film studios, but this will require a policy that could attract top stars in the global movie industry, says Idris Elba. Now, the English actor is in Accra and had a meeting with President Akufo-Addo at the Jubilee House. The alumnus of the National Youth Theatre in London announced he would produce his first film in Ghana in December 2023. Listen. Now, the alumnus of the National Youth Theatre in London announced he would produce his first film in Ghana in December 2023. Now, Jubilee House, Idris Elba meets President Akufo-Addo, and it says the award-winning actor, musician, filmmaker with roots from Ghana and Sierra Leone, Idris Elba believes timing is right to give back to his land of nativity. Now, to him, Africa abounds in film talent, but what it lacks is studio facility that will appeal to top movie stars. At a meeting with President Akufo-Addo at the Jubilee House in Accra, Idris said he and his team of investors have in the past 4 years been working to make Ghana a hub for the film industry. He appealed to the president to put in place a policy that will propel Ghana to the forefront in the global movie industry. Now, President Akufo-Addo said the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has initiated steps to draw up a policy to make Ghana a prime destination for investors in the global film industry. And let's just go check out the video. Idris Elba, Oba Ghana, Okochia, President Anadu Danko Akufo-Addo. Come on, India. Yenko TV, and the prospects in this for our movie industry, especially. Let's go watch this. I'll be right back.
His Excellency, nice to see you again. Danny Dama and Tony Tego, my partners in our program to build film studios across Africa. Currently we call it West African Studios, but that's because it's a working title. But we've been working at this for 3 or 4 years to raise a plan that puts a facility at the center of African filmmaking. There's a lot of African filmmaking, but the facilities around that are something that is lacking. In South Africa, they have a big facility. A lot of film production goes there. But quickly, as we're planning this, we realize that policy is where the actual groundwork needs to be laid. We've studied the models of obviously South Africa, who have an incredible incentive package. Then around Europe, obviously Greece, Morocco. These are all places where they realize the value of the filmmaking dollar, and have brought that policy into play. Tony, Danny, and the film.
National Film Authority.
National Film Authority have done the work, put together a very comprehensive plan to propel Ghana into the forefront. It needs to be robust. It needs to be competitive to the rest of the world. But we believe for sure, and I know you believe this too, it's been part of your legacy that you want to leave as well, that Ghana should step up in terms of attracting those filmmakers. So, as we said in the DC, I'd come and see you and present to you essentially just the parameters of what we need to do. In short, the work has been done. We've done a lot of the sort of understanding what international filmmakers need for Ghana specifically, in tandem as we lay the ground for the studios. I'm led to believe that there are some plans for the studios, some other studios to be brought to Ghana, which is fantastic, and one should not cannibalize the other. But without, I think, the policy component, I think it's safe to say that we can have as many studios as we want, but we will not have the filmmakers attracted here. So I think one of the things to just highlight for you, what I want to do personally myself, I have a film that I'm directing, and I'm hoping to bring that film, or at least some of that film, to shoot in Ghana. That film will be, I would say we would be here in December. We start pre-production in August. Some of the film, 2 or 3 weeks, will be in Ghana, say by December. Hopefully, if we were to move with a fair wind and we were in agreement of what we could do in terms of the policy, we could case study my film as a proof of concept. Needless to say, it would take a lot of collaboration to move quickly. However, it would be very beneficial for us to show and to make an announcement to the world that Ghana is open for business. Here is the steps, the policies are in place, and we are actually bringing a film, one of the soil, I might say, to our country, and we're going to put our money where our mouth is. So in short, His Excellency, that's the plan.
And that was British actor Idris Elba at the Presidency. Obi home video no say Brasami Oko TV so a catch Ghana for si we any pesi hu e wo Presidency wo. Enyem ranchi bia ombe shenika na omudi diagro na omodi omoset to amanfo kom na omo record videos e hu ya. Ah yeah. Omti Brasami back enti bacha mo am se me kan makama. This is the kind of vibe you need, eh? Omo me decent, they go to the Presidency, they talk, and near my here, and not be about video, grow about FF nigga. We are not interested in these things. Now, beyond this, let me also give you another story. Idris Elba, our co-president, Hono, our needing Komorie and Siwa, a Sanso Komanshia, and there is a story that I also want to read to you. It means that really and truly the guy believed in the rich culture of Ghana. Until free the Presidency, Jubilee House na weekend na no sanso call Kumasi Akwasidae and also call na no so say ampa komo na odi se opeso ba Ghana be movie investment film studios no the near break because of rural more come. Now let me go through a story briefly. Then as you share video na fe minka when na move na me panel members no. Enewo yenin komo. It says Idris Elba visits Mansia Palace, pays homage to Otumfuo at Akwasidai. And it says British actor of Ghanaian heritage Idris Elba, also known as Idris Elba, has visited the Mansia Palace in the Asante Kingdom. Now, Sunday, on February 5th, Elba, attending the first Akwasidai of the year 2023, paid homage to the Asante Hene Otumfuo II and Asante Hima Nana Kuneduyadom III. Now, with his production team on hand, the actor taped part of his time at the Akwasidai Festival. It is reported the footage will appear in an upcoming film of his. Wow. Now, the Akwasidai Sacred Sunday is celebrated every 6 weeks at the Mansia Palace, Kumasi, in the Ashanti region, centered on ancestral veneration, remembrance, and acknowledgement of past kings and various noble feats. It begins from the Asante Hene's throne room and is attended by large crowds in traditional clothing like the royal kente. February 3rd, Idris Elba and his team paid a courtesy call on President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo at the Jubilee House, Accra, where he explained to him that he is planning to come build some state-of-the-art film studios here in Ghana and bring in more investors into our movie industry. Emide Stephen Forson is here, who is a film addict, also a film span. Now, this year, recently in Nigeria for Netflix, Aboso, and now Netflix, don't movie be the Shanty Town. Obia can watch him. And it feels like Ghana for the year for good. But with some of these promises and visits to Ghana, no, it brings light. Let's go watch this when I come back. Na for yemi enkomunim na yentwaso. All right, so good news finally for our film industry, and I want to believe, say, on my say, ye be opportunity more mumudin komono, ye me mum no mudin komono. That's one of the problems in Ghana. Opportunity ni better hope, but those who have their work without now see a mum kudin komono, daddy, near man crofobia because of some interest. No matter what pass, why be not across out. This time around, we pray, say, Nina because of. First, is this hopeful enough?
Yes. That's I mean. First of all, me chia it here for ni ahwefo. Me chia it here for ni ahwefo. Ghana for a dormai imroso.
Ghana for me dey.
A dormai.
Okay. Are they been dormai no?
Oh. Me in say my dey o dey be more dey omo
film. Mambofo, me dey.
Mambofo mba. Obi a ni kwomai ho a dormai.
Omo na ye chia o.
Omo na ye chia o.
Me no ya adwen.
Na brasa me me nije ma nwa so say Idris Elba afi we tu sa na mo say nipa bia no before you take a step, you have to be someone who has really calculated your steps. He sounds like someone who has calculated his steps. Because Idris Elba says Oba Ghana yen.
Yeah, it's true.
Wabache.
The Beast of No Nation cry.
Yes, Oba no apart from the Beast of No Nation cry, almost Christmas be Oba. Oba film yet VGA workaholic na the Oba. To me film no ko, obe film no ko. Inyam gidi say no oye plans or yen underground works we me sure say or no aye the underground works
because ultimately date to us
exactly. He knows what he is doing. Yeah. He has already touched base. But you see sometimes the project gets to a point where you will need government intervention in terms of policies, in terms of making things a bit easy.
And that was what
took him to the Jubilee House.
Yes.
You heard him talking about policies.
Yes.
So Ghana probably is not, used to opening up to foreign filmmakers to come in. But if these foreign filmmakers are coming in, they would want certain policies to be in place, certain structures to be in place to aid in their work. I'm sure that's what took him to the Jubilee House to go have this conversation. And the president, knowing him as a listening president, he has done so much for this industry, the tourism and the creative industry.
Yeah.
I think he has listened, and I think we also had the president directing the Ministry of Creative Arts and Tourism to take it up and then draft the proper policy guideline as is being discussed. I pray that the policy will also favor Ghana a bit. So it won't be like we are just giving opportunities.
I like this point.
Opportunities for people to just come and then take advantage of our country and they shoot their movies and they make their money and they go away.
And the people in here will not get any benefit
some of the policies should, the policies should also be geared towards Ghana at heart, Ghana's interest at heart, Ghana's filmmakers also at heart. There should be a policy that if you come to shoot a movie here in Ghana, there's a certain percentage of Ghanaian actors and actresses that should also be included. There's a certain percentage of Ghanaian producers, Ghanaian technical crew, the cameramen, the lighting guys, so that they can also be included, at least to also exhibit what they have and also to learn, from what is happening out there. We watch Netflix all the time, and the boom in the Nigerian movie industry, I'm not sure it just happened, by chance. And he also visiting Malaysia is great. It's great. You could see that he wanted to depict some of our rich Ghanaian culture. I wish he could also move up north to visit the Dagbang, the various towns in up north. If I wish you can also dash to the voter side to go and experience the rich culture across. I wish you can also visit the western side, the central side where I hail, from whence I hail. And Ghana's rich culture, the diversity of Ghana's culture is what makes us a great and a strong nation. I wish he can put all of that diversity in his film so that it doesn't depict Ghana as a one-sided culture. One-sided country with a one-sided cultural heritage. So you can depict Ghana's culture in totality. In totality. So when someone is walking out there and someone says, "I'm Ghanaian, my name is Nilante," it shouldn't sound weird. Everybody should know that yes, Nilante for so Ghana for. I'm Ghanaian, my name is Edem. It shouldn't sound weird. Ghanaians should know that my name is Edem. It brings about this whole togetherness and diversity, but we are one people, vibe. So that's what I mean. I wish that I preach that they go in for. And one more thing, the boom in film industry. Okay, but what is happening in Nigeria and elsewhere didn't just come about. Certain people invested. Certain key people in their country invested.
Yeah.
I wish that our rich people in this country will also find the film and the creative industry good enough to invest.
I'm scared whether this is possible because those who started investing in that area, and normal Ghanaian.
Yes, normal Ghanaian.
I don't know how we are going to make it attractive for
the
rich people now.
That's what I'm saying. I wish they will find it attractive enough to invest. Because you see, I understand you, brother Sammy. I get you. Because some of our people, need to find a way to surround themselves with the right people. You know, the right people who have, you know, the industry at heart. It's sometimes difficult though, but we as a people, we need to take a look at ourselves and our character and our mindset. You know, that notwithstanding, we will still need our people to invest here. You know, we have Ghanaian rich men buying jets.
Why you think he cannot bring the investors required for what we want to do? Because he also mentioned it.
He can bring
investors.
He can bring investors. But that's I mean, investment comes with returns.
Okay.
When someone comes to invest in your country, it's great. But then the returns of it, that most doesn't stay here. Most goes away. So we will just enjoy from the byproduct of the investment. But the person will take it away to his country where he came from. So I wish that lump sum, that profit the person is coming to make from here will also stay here.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, that we have rich men here who are investing in other things. Okay, I wish we, the creative art people, will find a way to make it possible for rich men in this country to invest. Sometimes I don't blame the rich men, I blame us also. We sometimes are not truthful to these men. When we go to them to get them to invest, we paint a certain picture to these rich men. They come and invest, and once they are investing, we the people will be chopping. First, they will not be thinking about making return on investment. Oh yes, return on investment for the investor. All we are interested in is chopping. Yes, chopping from the person and painting a certain picture. You know, one thing about investment is that you paint a picture of success, and the person looks at the picture of success you are painting, and then he puts in money, and at the end of the day, nothing comes out. The person becomes disappointed. Our people should be truthful to the investors. Look, let us invest this amount. Every investment has a curve. There's a curve. There's a limit where you can invest. That's I mean, you can't take $2 billion. Say maybe I want to invest in Gary making. Why? Because Gary making industry in Nankasano. Okay, what is it worth?
Yes,
the worth saying. So Obe G Sika if you be $1,800,000 if you be acquire event in Ghana. Because I want to say event Nankasani acquire. Okay, the part was saying about event number or make your ticket saying. You returns to send a baby. Let us be playing with the
meeting. Be a year now movies.
Let us.
Send me over the weekend. Let
us be truthful to the people. Say a Jumana or say $20,000 the best one. Now I'll be your home returns. Money $20,000 no. And if papa no, and now my men ho. No family shame. Now we na say we the $20,000. No man no nyemu even 10,000 and 2,000 and 3,000 count as profiter. In fact, when you now the Nisika 10 and Casacra manner, then you at least you break it even. So our people in the industry also should have that mentality of building the industry, not just initial chop. Our people haven't built this industry. That's why we are suffering. We haven't built it.
And come on, first they are starting and come on manage it because it is also going to be part of our last story and booming them. When we talk about the Takrade invasion, Shatawale Medical, and Kofi Kinata and Brino. I hold you free. I have been doing studio. Hano, you go if you put your bedroom studio. Here, Bojumasa. Now we need to have this conversation. Yeah, sure, say Drew. My people will say much of it. I don't have to take anything out of their statements. Major mom, I do no more to. But now our focus is on the movie industry this evening. Because yenya some promising words from British actor Idris Elba. I don't know quite who say of Africa, no free Ghana kakra, Sierra Leone kakra, wakankanina boom, and odi. Now, Okumwe ye president, and I say, Mr. President, then person Ghana, me make Ghana here help for movie making, if not anywhere in the world, in Africa. No, be our back some person ko movie or Africa dia, or the back when in Ghana first. But I say policies ben ye day to I think say first na kedi maniaji. Because the year of return December na my crumpo no. I'm off start take kind I drew wa. He for put the headline in most of the major events. some big platforms about no artists been the almost so as you compared to young Ghanaian artists and all these ones yenya clear lines of policies are any problem there yes and I love how force and did you because you Fafi way also one hope be light be aso wa kire ho
light be aso Ghana ho akoye se ohiani ba ne ho ofe a o san numade
san Ghana
onya natural favors Ghana sana unzo ohiani ba ne ho ofe a ko na de ho ofe de ho akono so numade bo ohia no e na akova no so nti se yetimi di ni kosi ba bi a eye yi kakra bi abon se na ohyiren. That is how I see Ghana. And yama pabebre eba ya kwan, but as to how you bet to me a funny area John and no ya na ere en kakra and ye bebo penny abaso. Debi am ka say aside near man for Kenya na bano that year of return initiative in dia for the tourism and the arts no what there was score. Into the flowers in the holiday. Thank you. That's it. That's the man. A whole garden. What you say? A whole garden of Eden. Yeah. Full of roses. Yes, the man. Because it keeps coming back to back. And the rest, the Ghana party about the tourism there, we are leading. And your man, a good thing. Movie. You know, you movie industry, no. Senke effort. This come as a boost. And baby onipa we free bano America or movie no. Sini try no what ya see pa. And also you're well experienced from the production and the acting no or hunim die. This all back Ghana abe be say ya emfaso die and the day bebre. And ye bebo man pani aba so biom say the we are obie ne sem e de welcome nkrofo no. O say project no no the aba. Nti e fe say so bi odimu no ba oto nsa frɛ nipa no no ben no. Se oyɛ saa no pɛ na nipa no anya rehye se akro no nyina ni oda no ato nsa frɛ me ni madi nkomo. Meaning say ade kona mba ben no me wo ho kwan nya sɛ metimi ayere abe and I know say eniema bia bi e betimi asi na kwan ama ne dwuma obedi na ayede no because we share the first gentleman of the land no. You be man near my day, I easy a man. The equipment, you are there by all many issues or ports, all those things, baby, as so seen near there, I don't know. A beboa. The problem here, the overall benefit of the local industry. A honor problem, no, because as we speak, 5-pack, nothing to write home about. Lot of issues. What's it?
Kanye, they are around. They just even wrote a press release for double. So don't say nothing to write him about. Okasa, one Kanye in that job. No. But don't say nothing to write him about. What is nothing to write him about?
The press release.
Just say ordinary.
Buffalo na makana mention. I mean, catchy.
Press release. What is nothing? What do you mean?
Niamu say ayen tokwa. And no more come fee yet
5-pack can't just almost no. Me mount
yo, but you almost contact. Be a quay, be a quay, come, 5-pack. But maybe I can't get a wash.
I can afford, don't like.
Oh,
no, nobody can.
No problem, no. Say, Beya, woman, no, they will benefit from it. And you know, me per se anchor. Abantimi ehwese sa places no omu nyina na omatoto yi a problems so omu because we oba on ba besi obetimi run ne de no privately a ohia a local person bi a obetimi aye na de pepepe but the overall agenda ne say me manfo no omu so mbenya mfaso ye de afio because adusua bebrewum omu betimi anya kwan aben obetimi hold seminars bi ni ade a empower the local industry no certain collaborations we are foreigners you are bomb no betimi collaborate with the but if the local system no enye dwuma here am fanfa so papa bi amwai I want them to make sure say all these disputes o face say oh can one person make but there are issues 5-pack go issues unity nim and tokwa on platforms almost on tokasa. Where the two are now where they are two. The Samoa among come home at the corner of Bamufi, but a yadia umbit me and Yanfa so pebi every mo and a basana legacy beer. It may be a trumby among penny on this will be our workers are. Me pens so I did buy you know when they bois or mouthful because almost band they definitely when you say the economy as a whole no will benefit. But beer a yet direct no as almost benefiting. Send a beer same almost maybe we will have the benefit on there. And so Idris Elba, yes, is one of our own. What should say or do a mine. It's Bawa Bay. Me say bibi anso a ese say from aban side no mo be ye no ese omo ye ntem omo ma bibi asisi akwan because enye ono ne the first person ye say wa kan bibi say yin so recently Michael Blackson so be kind Blackson be kind say ono so pe say oye bibi sa and all these people now must show interest no I say you kind aban kan be omo ho no mo ye ntem and I think there are other people who may want to also do that. Yeah. And yet they be maybe only panel bansa. I think there are some people they can also call them on board, sit them down. We know your love for our country, and we know you are well experienced in this field. What can you also do for our economy? Because when you say agenda, one of the key points they say people should come and invest in the economy, the year of return. One of the branch, people to come in to invest. I don't think I am a penny over come send a year. Obi be our and to go to a Yemanshia also that welcome I demo everything should say Ghana agenda and there's on course to bring our black people who are in the diaspora back home so that they can also feel home at home and also near more it is on course and we have seen said not on the presidency alone. But the chieftains and also almost welcome trying to portray my dressing or feeling how our culture exactly it's on course, but how it will trickle down to the respective quarters, especially the year of because art, I don't think we are feeling direct benefits, okay, hotels, we are Sikabo man, but art nankasano, creatives nankasano. How well are they benefiting from that? And that will come with an agenda beer. It is said not forcing you can. Yeah, to us, okay, we will buy. Yes, this is the DNA. I did two when him. It if Sanana, ISR, all president, all these checks. What the people themselves needs. Maybe a 5-pack for the my meeting. More how pound po ye then. Areas bearing a moon here. Now, me somebody are to Elba, names Elba. A honey hair he dear. Me some my this dear. Me demo and say Oba, Obeshe Amame. That would be an agenda into a buyer, na ye benefit. But Sebasa na I hear be an say a ban no the any okay say economy scanning but economy but na. And that has been one of my problems. I wish we can make it.
And I'm
better.
sure that is the policies we are all talking about. If the right policies are written down now at the 12 here, will be a benefit, including the market woman. Because Rebecca said, Oba na person ye movie na oton tosa and fan toast name free UK ma and fan free American ma. Brabeto wa.
Sorry.
Sani mani na account. Name be I say oh ye krom bi wo ha de. And fan fat aeroplane ma emekasi amount tax free and nasi amount duty free be na for room. You told you had be better or not no enter your system. And I'm sure that is what my people are talking about. Policies for the movie industry. Roland will speak finally on this, and I'll be reading some of your comments. And you share now also who come Idris Elba, Bagana Babekache, or Montpellier, or Person build a film studios, Ghana. No, and then now who know politics not all canon, and would you when I see a share Emma or minor and the players in the movie industry almost benefited from it. Room, it's also.
That's I mean, if there is one thing Isuan Wasabi would have to be consistency.
Okay.
Reach results. In fact, time started year of return. I'm sure we all can attest to the fact the kind of challenges you face here in the industry, especially it being the first time we were implementing something like that. And so many suggestions came as to how we can, moving forward, better some of these things. And I think over the years, being consistent with some of these things and the year results are and this has created some very beautiful connection between Ghana and the people in the diaspora, to the extent say Otumfuo now see our country as very attractive. Internet and saying, when we were having a conversation about the fact that we think we've lost in the Afrobeat, especially music race on the world stage now. I for one had this mindset, say yes, probably you lose your music side in terms of having an identity in music, but generally you lose your side. Because we check here, if we say other countries like the Nigerians and other people have owned the music face of the creative arts industry, the beauty of it is that most of these people trooped into Ghana to perform those songs.
Okay.
So yes, they probably have won the face when it comes to music, because you talk of Afrobeats now, people will direct you to Nigeria. But if you want to, you want a place to perform those Afrobeat songs, people will point Ghana to you, because this is where we have the big stages, and it is because we've made the country very attractive. I hear that there's a milk and Anna, and people would now, you see, and it is out of these things that right from the first Afro Nation organized here, we've had another big events like the Global Citizen Festival. We had Afro Chella, which is now Afro Future, and the Black Star Line. And you see, before Vic Mensa and Chance the Rapper came up even with the idea, it is because they've seen the success of the likes of Afro Nation, Global Citizen Festival, and all that.
And they were attracted to
and
those
they were
successes.
attracted. So yes, so we say, okay, if we should even do this here, there's a chance that we will also have a successful event. And out of that, I'm sure when this is not the first time Idris Elba is coming to Ghana. He's been to Ghana on countless occasions, enjoyed most of our events as far as our creative arts is concerned. Until we who some of the successes that come with it, and we who the opportunities that are in the creative arts sector, which is what we even attract him to even come and do this. Not long ago, I think there's also one guy from the diaspora like that who was also installed as in Koswahini around the Cape Coast area. And also cast up as Okosi or Tramodin.
The free Palanquin.
There's another one also who said he wants to build an ultramodern facility also in Cape Coast. And Michael Blackson also said that. This shows that yes, President maybe Kasi Etisika will come there. As a yayampa. Because so many people are seeing, and it is good. The only thing that we pray for, the NFA no so come, the National Film Authority. In fact, say if you're proactive to capture on some of these things, you see, one beast of no nations, some of them were shot here in Ghana. And so far, apart from say Yenya, one of the direct benefits, as in one of the actors being now or why a prominent person in the society, what is the direct benefit of that movie to our industry? Nothing, because as it stands, the movie industry is in shambles. You understand? The movie industry is in shambles. Until say we saw Sabe Idris Elba Sabe shooting. Say NFA na nye proactive and can say, oh, even though say probably we know what script on your maybe why you'll be before you even made the approach. Is there a way we can also partner? Even if it means say time I'll be premiere mpo, you be partner ni abo we premiere, you be hold Ghana, yes. World premiere. Exactly. Focus point. So we can also get ourselves attached to some of these things. Yeah, say I want you proactive and tap into this. It will be just the same story as Beast of No Nations, and it will not do anything. The other one has to do with maintenance culture. Yes, some of these things they can come and build an ultra-modern 50 billion film studio, film village, and all that. But if your maintenance culture need you, we will just put them in a mess, and we will collapse whatever we are trying to build in the twinkle of an eye. What are the states of some of our theaters and event places in this country? How is the maintenance culture like? Yes, we can create the picture out there and say the country is beautiful, it is viable, it is attractive, you can do this here and you will succeed. But would that success be only limited to 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years? Because we know these people don't just invest because they want to chop now and tomorrow they find another place. They invest.
They want something that can stand for a longer time.
A longer time.
Longevity.
Exactly. So let's also help and improve on our maintenance culture. My last point will be the understanding of the business level in movie now, currently. And no,
okay.
Check the space. It is just a handful of filmmakers in Ghana that understands the new way of movie business in the world. It is just a handful. If not, we will not have a seasoned actor come and tell us that we should movie 1 hour. We are lazy.
He's not a seasoned actor.
He is.
We're having a time there. No, we're having the time there. When Kumawood was on, Yadabu had his time.
Seasoned.
You see, we will not. But even when you check his impact and following in the movie space, Yadabu, as we speak, most of his relevance and popularity is not even from the football that he's playing now, but from the movie industry. You understand?
No, he's a seasoned actor.
So, and listen to the conversation.
Seasoned actor.
No,
seasoned actor.
Listen to the conversation. Listen to the conversations that echo movie space. The understanding is that yenye movie in Franco to YouTube, yenye skit, yenye say. And if you should ask them even the reasons why they would want to even venture into that side of movie making, most people don't even have the technical know-how as to even some of the benefits that even comes with what they are doing. It is just about entertainment. And that is all. Idris Elba movie you obey shoot. You see, even with the pleasantries or even at Menshania, all these things are documented and according to the story will be added to whatever production that he is doing. So you can see the kind of gadgets and the attention to detail. Even Osha video now, I got to a point, some of the people were even being prevented from even entering into your friends' grounds on them because they have a direction. This shows the understanding of the movie, the business, no more yet. And now, say I can say film producers 100 who is like in 70 or mugusu doing primitive way of making money out of movies. Then we are doomed because some of these people will just come and they will be frustrated for nothing. Because yes, as much as we can put policies, add our people, add a number of our people to your production. What is the understanding in that business or in that field? So you see the days, power days of making movies. Then obviously So we will also beg our people in the space, as much as they would want to, they have to be proactive. They should also be abreast with the current state of the movie industry in the world, and we will grow. But so far, it's looking good.
All right, thank you so much, Roland Amate, for that one.